Spank me and call me daddy. That looks good.
Oh, he's technically Mexican and three-fourths American, but for 3 generations he's got that nationality. Great-great-grandpa headed south, whose kids had kids then turned around. It's not what the show's about, but it's why he's Mexican technically.
It helps that he was raised in New Mexico, lived in Guadalajara for 2 years, speaks fluent Spanish with a bachelor's degree in language and examine taquito.
We're finally here, boys. I've personally been waiting for this moment for a long time. I'm a big fan of the Wheel of Time. I'm not a old blood, as a lot of Wheel of Time fans are. I'm relatively new. I just finished the series for the first time about a year ago, and I absolutely loved it. But I will say, I've thought about this series for even longer because my cousins were way into them, and every time I'd go over to their house, I would spend hours just looking at the covers, the cover art. I did that a lot as a kid. My grandma had a bunch of the Star Wars books. I would spend hours just looking at the covers. And the same thing happened with the Wheel of Time. Every time I'd go over to my cousin's house, I would just look at these books because they looked so good, but they were so big. And I was so dyslexic that I never started them because I was scared. But audiobooks are amazing, and they've helped me get back into reading. So I finally did it. I read the whole Wheel of Time, and I absolutely loved it. So I've been excited. I started the series before they announced there was going to be a show. It just took a long time because there's 15 books, right? So I'm not saying I'm not one of those guys that just hopped on the bandwagon because there's a TV show. Okay, there's a big difference. No hate if you're one of those people, because I totally get it. With a series this large, it's hard to commit unless there's like something to pull you in. Totally understandable, but want you to know that I'm better than you. So I've been excited for this. I'm also terrified because this is the kind of show where there's really no middle ground. It's either gonna be amazing or awful. Like I can't see a scenario where the show is just middling, where it's just fine, because like they've spent a lot of money on this. Amazon, the one that's making it, they're not spending as much money as they are on the Lord of the Rings show, which I'm worried about too. Okay, but they've put money into this project, which is smart. Because if they do it right, they could get 14 seasons. They probably can't get 15. Well, no, I mean, because the last book, normally, you come into that problem and they'll split the last book up into like 6 movies, right, to milk it. But the last book is already split up into 3 books. So I don't think you can do that with this one. And the 15th book is a prequel. So I think you can really I think you can only get 14 seasons of a TV show and just do 1 book a season. Of course, Game of Thrones split one of the books into 2 seasons, but then they smushed 2 of the books into 1 season too. So it came out equal. Quick pause as I'm editing this video because I realized I never finished my train of thought. My point was, I think there's not a lot of middle ground on this show. It's either going to be good or bad, but I can't see it being mediocre, is because they've spent so much money on this show that if it's not fantastic, the negatives will really stand out, right? If you have a huge big budget movie and the acting is awful, it sticks out like a sore thumb. A huge big tentpole movie and the story, the writing is just bad, it makes it that much worse. Oh wow, they put so much money into this and it still sucks. It makes the movie worse. That's my thought. And also, The Wheel of Time has such a passionate following that if it's not done well, you're gonna have a lot of angry people. The normies might not notice, but people will be very upset if you mess this up. It's gotta be perfect or it's gonna be hated. That's my thought. Back to the video. Enough talking about it. I think we gotta watch and react. Because I could go on forever. There's I don't know if you heard this, but there's 15 books in this series. I could talk about this for a long time before even starting the video. So I'm excited for the show. I'm worried about it, but I think that Amazon is worried about it too, and that's a good thing. If they do a good job, it could be the new Game of Thrones, baby. I mean, obviously not the same show, you know. There's not a lot of nudity. I really want this show to be good. Let's do it. Okay, right off the front, before we start the video, this is obviously Egwene and Nynaeve from Emond's Field. They're probably still in Emond's Field. It looks Emmonsy in the back. See what let's do it.
Be strong.
That was mean.
The wheel of
Emond's
time
Field, baby.
turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend.
Okay. They look like
Power
Tarvalin.
inside you. All over the world there are different names for it, but it's one thing,
Oh, okay.
one power, and women who can touch it. We protect the world.
No matter what happens,
Okay, Shadow Logoth.
what pain we face, what heartbreak, the wheel keeps turning. The Dark One is coming for your friends.
The last battle is coming. The only thing that matters is what you do. Whatever happens now, there's
Oh,
no
we'll wait
turning
gate.
back.
Okay. That made me so happy. Oh, wow. That looks absolutely incredible. I am 100% in now. I've been worrying about this adaptation for 2 whole years. Just, you know, like, because it could be, it could suck, it could be awesome. I'm sold, okay? Jeff Bezos, you got me. You filthy, dirty rich man. That gave me goosebumps. I'm shivering all over. I am so excited for this. And it friggin' comes out November 19th. I mean, come on. That looked good, right? Like, even if I want to know in the comments, if you haven't read the series, if you know nothing about the series The Wheel of Time, please, please, please comment on this video. Tell me what you thought of that, right? Because I think that has got some huge appeal. This could bring in normies. The visuals and the effects, they look so good. This does not look like a season 1 TV show. Season 1 of a TV show, usually the effects are the lowest denominator, right? You have a small budget. You have to prove to the studio that this can be a thing, right? And people are going to watch it. Everything else can be top tier, and the effects are going to be like, passable. That looked like a summer blockbuster quality special effects. And there's a lot of special effects from the books. Spoilers, there's magic in the books. There's a lot of magic. So there's gonna be a lot of special effects. They spent money on this. That's crazy. Let's frame by frame this. Honestly, it's been a while since I read book 1. It's probably been 5 years, okay? Took me a while to finish the series. I read the first 2 books, and then I was on hiatus for like a year, and then I read the rest. I don't remember this from the books. I mean, Nynaeve has always been a big meanie, but man, it looked cool. And it looks like that ties back in the other scene where she's like coming up out of the water with like paint on her face. All right, you got Emond's Field. That is picturesque. Where are my boys at? Alright. Rand, Matt, and Perrin. Matt's casting, never heard of this guy, and that's good. I'm so glad that they got no names, fresh blood for these roles. Matt, the way that this guy looks, I didn't need any adjusting. You know, you read the books in your head and you get a picture in your head, and then you see the adaptation. There's always like a, okay, not what I had in my head, but I can adjust it. Zero of that here. Look at this. That's Matt. The only thing I have to visualize is his wide-brimmed hat. That is good casting. This guy does not take life seriously and is about to get a huge wake-up call. Oh, great. You don't really get a good look at Perrin here. I have thoughts on Perrin. I don't think that the casting's bad, and I think that it will be good. But right now, he does not look like this. Obviously, this is book 13, but like, that's what it needs to become. Got a little bit of a baby face right now. A little bit of a baby face. But I think that there's potential, and I think that he can become this. He needs to get a little grizzly. You know what I'm talking about. He needs to get hairy, and I think that that's there. I got hopes. I got high hopes for Perrin. He's my boy. Love Perrin. This is Rand. So this is the first I've seen, like obviously I'd seen the casting before. They announced who's in the roles. This is the first I've seen him like in character. And he looks better. I was worried about Rand. He looked a little too boyish, you know, like a little baby face. But I can see it. I can see it. Bland? Oh no, Freudian slip. Yeah, Rand is kind of bland in the books. At first, it's all about his character growth. It's very interesting. So yeah, I think this casting is very good, and it fits. He is a little boy at first. You got that red hair, that's important. Egwene, I'm so pretty. We're basically betrothed. Nynaeve, even that, oh, that's a good smile. You can, oh, that's good acting. You can see she's smiling, but she's judging, and that's Nynaeve. I can't wait to see her tug on those braids a million times. That's what she does in the books. No, Nynaeve is a great character, but she's pretty judgmental in the books. She's very spirited. She does not let these boys get away with much. Probably running away. That looks like everybody, right? It's not everybody. The girls come with them, don't they? That looks like the three boys. Thank you, Savannah. That looks like Moraine and Lan and the three boys, but I'm pretty sure it's been a long time since I read book one, and I'm gonna reread it, baby, right before the show. I've got a month. I've got a month to read the book before the show comes out. So excited. Is this the dragon? You've been slobbering on my shoulder. Gross. Is this Lews Therin? He's got a ring. That makes me think this is Lews Therin going mad, or before he goes mad, because they still had Male Aes Sedai, so he would have had a ring, right? If you're like a big Wheel of Time fan, don't hate on me. I'm new, okay? I'm gonna get some stuff wrong. Okay. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I think this is Lews Therin going crazy. The catalyst for the series. This is Egwene got pushed. Oh my! Egwene got pushed off a cliff. Ooh, Tower of Valin, baby, the White Tower. Which is not how I pictured it in the books. I imagined it more tall and less bulbous, but totally fine with this. This looks good. Then you got Dragon Mount. You are so loud. You're so loud. I'm getting the chills. Okay, we're inside the White Tower, probably. Moraine Sedai? Savannah. Shush. 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 Rosamund Pike. Perfect casting. So perfect. She's beautiful, stoic, and hard as heck. Imposing. She can be mean if she needs to be mean. Ruthless. Savannah. She won't shut up. She's so talkative. It's so funny. She just wants to be on the video. This casting is so good because you can see she's just got the perfect face to be the person who cares about you so much and will also just smack you in the face when you're not doing what you're supposed to. There's gonna be a lot of people mad though. Where's her pendant? Where's her forehead loopy thing? Where is it? Honestly, I'm okay if they don't put it on because practically it'd be kind of hard to fight with a little, to be in action scenes with a little pendant dangling from your forehead. But there's going to be some people who have words to say about this. I don't really care. I'm liking these Great Serpent rings though. Oh, we got all the Aes Sedai probably looking at the Amelin seat. I am digging the Aja colors. I was kind of thinking it would be more like bland. And and this is better. This is so ostentatious, pompous, that I love it. Like this is a divided tower. This is factions warring for control and flaunting their differences. Whoa, what do we got here? That looks like Moraine with her little pendant. Okay, maybe she takes it off when she fights, which makes sense. Amelin seat. I like that. Okay, that's the shawl then? I was expecting more color there. But no, that would make sense for the Amelin seat because she's supposed to unite them. Gold. Yeah, gold makes sense. And then you got all the colors there in her shawl. Not how I pictured the shawl. Looks cool. Okay, so this is gonna be channeling. Oh, okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see that she was wounded. So I didn't understand what was going on with this pick before. But I mean, obviously, okay, this is what channeling is going to look like. It's going to be little wisps. It's different. A very practical choice. That's not too intensive to do. And there's going to be a lot of it. Good choice on doing something real simple because you're going to be doing it a lot. It makes sense. You got the threads that you're always pulling. Yeah, okay. Good. Just getting healed. Just getting some Aes Sedai magic. This is obviously more... You are nuts. This is obviously Moraine channeling in Emond's Field because it's on fire. Or no, those are trees on fire, but the houses aren't on fire. Those are lights. I don't think this is a finished shot because gonna get a little spoilery, but not too spoilery because this is like the first couple chapters of the book, okay? There's an attack by Trollocs, and I don't see any Trollocs in this shot. We see him later on. I got a glimpse of him. There isn't a reason for her to be channeling right here. I think that they haven't added those in. I think that they're leaving the Trollocs out of the shot on purpose to not spoil stuff, but to still give you the cool shot of channeling. All right, we got Red Aja being Red Aja. I could probably figure out who this is, and I'm not going to bother. There's too many Aes Sedais with too many names that sound all the same. That's an Aes Sedai. Green Aja doing a thing. I couldn't tell you her name. I don't remember. Arrows. She's going to stop them. Oh, they're with the green on. Oh, okay. That's probably the group that captures Logain. The False Dragon. We get another shot of Tarvalin. Okay, that looks a lot bigger. It looks a lot better in this shot. A lot higher. That's the White Tower. Got some cliffs. Great. Some generic shots, arrow. We got the dagger and Shatter Logoth. I like it. That looks fun. That's cool. Okay, we got Shatter Logoth. Shatter Logoth running scared. We got a wolf. Perrin. Okay, yeah. We do get a Shadow Baron. Yeah, you can do it. You just to bulk up a little bit, but you got 13 years. Hire a personal trainer. Get that juice. You know. Yeah, I like it. He's wild casting. I like this. Looks like they just had a fight or something, you know. It's an endearing shot. I like this. This is probably a flashback. That is a good cut. This. Boom. Emond's Field. Some kind of flashback. Maybe capturing Logain. Maybe they're probably. That is a good shot. I like this interpretation of the I can't remember what the room's called. The Amelin seat room. Because when they hold council, they talked about, people watching, but then they cast a little bubble of silence, so you can't hear what's being said, but you can see. So, you got spectators. Everyone's going to be looking in, trying to figure out what's happening, and they can't hear what's happening. That is brilliant. I love that. That looks like an oil painting. We got the ring wraiths. We got Trollocs and a Myrddraal. I'm liking the looks of these Myrddraals. Look at that face. That is, and those Trollocs. I'm liking the look of these Trollocs. They're big. Okay, yeah. It is Moraine, and she's got her little forehead pendant. Okay, so there you go. Book Nazis. Oh, Trollocs. This is looking great. Okay, who is that? Oh, that's a warder. That's a warder for one of the Aes Sedai's capturing Logain. Landman Dragarin doing his thing. Foreshadowing. Chekhov's gun. Doesn't get fired yet. Okay, yeah. Like it. I like it. Cool Myrddraal. Oh, man. This is all looking real good. Yeah, see? That's the shot from before, where she was channeling. But they didn't have there was no bodies. Oh, so good. I'm pleased. Good job. You got me, Jeffy. Jeffy Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, get him. I'm in. I'm sold. I'm officially excited, and I think it's going to be fantastic. I think this could be huge, and I hope it is, because I want to see the whole thing. Wow, good job, good start. So the first time through, I listened to all the audiobooks, and this time around, I'm going to be reading. I'm going to take it slow. I'll just read one book before each season of TV, because I assume that's how they're going to do it. If not, I might have to adjust and read an extra book or slow down, whatever. So we got to start this baby. And it's been years since I read this one, so that'll be a good refresher. I can finally start because I finally finished The Lord of the Rings this week. You're going to be getting a video on that. Maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks, depends on how long it takes to edit. Books versus the movies, that's coming up. Oh, what's this? What's this in the background? What's this? I don't know. Looks like a green screen to me. What could that be for? Only time will tell. I'm in. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's do this. Bye, probably, right? I don't freaking know. Oh, right. Bye. What'd you think?
Good.
Good? What looked cool about it?
The ending fight.
Well, Elliot is looking forward to the fights.
Meow. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe.